Wacko Water. What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're taking a look at Yakko, no, Wacko Water. Oh my god, that's such a tongue twister. I said like from Spy X Family, like Forger, but Yorja. I don't know why I got confused with that, but I did, and I'm apologetic. But Wakko is the crazy one. He is the lewd who is very like impulsive. The comedic relief. They're all comedic relief. They're all funny in their own right. But he's more slapstick. He's more like aggressive with it and very physical comedy, where Yakko is the more like smarter comedy, the sort of verbal like jokes. But he does have a very interesting design with a turtleneck, like a blue turtleneck, and a red cap which sits sort of backwards. He does have the like same sort of fur at the side of his head that Yakko has, and he unfortunately did break his tail in transit because the seller that I bought these from, yes, I got these on Vinted. They sold all three of them in a bundle together for like £4, which again is really cheap, and genuinely Vinted is such a good site to use to get some really good deals. But she put all three of them in one like bubble wrap bag and called it a day. So we ended up having a lot of scuffs with these characters, as you can see by his face. And I do mention this all the time, that white like vinyl scuffs so easy, and it marks so easy, and it's so hard to unscuff it. You literally have to repaint over it to unscuff it, and there is so many like little scuffs on his face from the brown, the black, and the red from the other characters in this bundle, and even the white around his head there. And it is just unfortunate to see, but there's nothing you can really do about it. And again, his tail also snapped off in transit, so that's why there is like a super glue like line going up his back there. Because I kind of just sort of set him down like that and just let the super glue do its thing. And yeah, it's holding pretty well. His butt's very shiny because of the super glue, and he is stood in a position where it does look like I just shoved something up his ass. So, you know, it kind of makes sense. It's kind of funny and kind of meta in that way. But again, he is my favorite Warner. Um, I don't know. It's hard because I like his personality and I like his version of like the comedic elements, but I like Yakko's as well. Like they are so easily interchangeable in like my favorite one, depending on the scenario, depending on the joke, depending on the scene. So that's how good these characters are. And again, they did come out originally in the 90s, but then had a revamp in the early like 2020s, I do believe. And I did watch it and I did review it on the channel, so you can go check it out for yourself if you do want to. And I do believe it got 2 seasons before being cancelled again because it didn't get enough watches. I think it was exclusively on HBO Max though, but no fucker has HBO Max, so no wonder it went fucking bust again. But they did get another revival in Multiversus. They didn't get any playable characters, which did disappoint me. I thought it would be cool to get them as playable heroes, but they are, as part of the background in the Warner Brothers tower. You could open the tower and they're inside, and they sort of throw stuff at the enemy if you open the tower, which is good. So it's like um built-in damage to the environmental damage, I guess you could call it. But it is still disappointing we didn't get to play as these guys, because they would have been so cool. And you could have even done them like the Powerpuff Girls, where it's three characters in one. It would have just been so interesting and so creative to see how these guys could react, because they could be so zany and like loony, very similar to Bugs Bunny, but more chaotic. Which would be so fun with just how random their abilities would be. I feel like it'd be some real stupid stuff that you wouldn't expect. Like Dot could be picked up and like squeezed, and like you could shoot water out of a flower, or like you could glide around on Yakko's pants, or you know, you could bowl Wakko around. I don't know. I just think it would be interesting and cool. But other than that, let me know what you all think down in the comments below. This is a great Funko Pop. I'm upset with the scuffs and stuff, but I still think it's a great Funko Pop, and I am happy to finally own something without spending an arm and a leg, because these are figures that I've wanted for a very long time. These are the original the original Funko Pops of the characters, and again, these go for quite a lot online. But with the damages that these have, and without the box, they're not obviously going to be as expensive, so that's why they were sold for so cheap. And Again, it's just something that I've wanted for a long time, being a long time fan of the series. And if you know me, if I enjoy the show, if I enjoy the series, if I enjoy the game, anime, or whatever, I have to get products for it. I have to make Lego customs for it. And that is what this is here. This is a product of consumerism. And other than that, I don't really have much else to say. So I hope you all enjoyed. See you all in the next one. I hope you all have an excellent day and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.